In the grand library of BladeForge Castle, bathed in the soft glow of ambient light, a diverse assembly of settlers gathered. Aaron Sawyer, Trayana, Dylan E.T., and Towson Bylecroft surrounded a large table adorned with maps, blueprints, and linguistic scrolls. The air crackled with urgency as they prepared to fortify BladeForge Castle against an impending raid by a mob of raiders. Trayana, the saber master, took charge, drawing inspiration from Sun Tzu's Art of War.
Positioning and deception are our keys,
She declared.
Let's strategically place defenders, leveraging the terrain.
Trayana added wisdom.
Know ourselves. Dylan, the 3DGR is our strength. How can we shape the battlefield?
Dylan, the architect of Amos, envisioned possibilities.
GR can be molded for both defense and offense. Elevated platforms, barriers, and symbolic structures infused with divine principles can disrupt the raiders.
Aaron Sawyer, the strategic maestro, introduced the concept of deception.
Our synchronic swords craft a deceptive language, weaving structures that bewilder the raiders.
As plans unfolded, Dylan E.T. unsheathed tempo and rhythm, his synchronic swords. Their rhythmic dance formed a linguistic tapestry, guiding the evolving 3DGR landscape. Towson, inspired, suggested integrating the theory of forms.
Let archetypal structures project invincibility on our outer wall and sow confusion within. May the 3DGR embody both physical and spiritual defense.
Trayana approved.
Forms add mystic, aligning with divine principles. Raiders will hesitate before the illusions as Hill's language will guide us, turning the battlefield into a linguistic tapestry.
The settlers executed their plan. Complex graphene 3DGR structures were designed and developing, barriers, platforms, and archetypal structures. Synchronic swords danced, guiding defenders in a linguistic tapestry. With BladeForge Castle evolved and empowered, Dylan approached the quartet praising,
What you displayed transcended combat. It was a manifestation of Amos' principles. The synchronic swords dance resonates through BladeForge, a revelation of unity, creativity, and transformative power.
In the vibrant courtyard of BladeForge Castle, the rhythmic clash of synchronic swords echoed through the air, a harmonious dance that celebrated the interconnected creativity fostered by Amos. Trayana, Towson, and Aaron, guided by the principles of wisdom, love, and strategic excellence, showcased the transformative power of the synchronic swords in their intricate maneuvers. The settlers, engaged in dialogue, exploring the synergies between swordplay and other aspects of the Amos. The courtyard became a living canvas, where the dance of blades tells a tale of harmony, wisdom, compassion, righteousness, and strategic excellence, a testament to the interconnected creativity fostered within the expansive landscape of BladeForges. However, the serenity of the courtyard was abruptly disrupted by an unexpected disturbance. An opulent raider bellowed with an unsettling resonance.
The foundations of BladeForges quake as we march upon BladeForge. Witness the birth of desolation.
A platoon of platinum raiders, their energy cannons humming with promise, advanced upon the courtyard. Trayana twirled her dual sabers with grace, each movement a dance of lethal precision.
The language of my sabers will speak louder than your screams. Prepare to witness the virtuosity of BladeForge's defenders.
In the chaos, Trayana found her rhyme. Sensing the impending challenge, Dylan E.T., the architect of Amos, observed from his vantage point, recognizing the threat that the raiders posed to the harmony.
BladeForge's essence is woven into our architecture. Let the invaders face the resilience of the soul of BladeForge.
Dylan et observed the invaders with tempo and rhythm in hand. With a gesture of the most opulent amongst the raiders, the platoon of Platinum Raiders advanced, their energy cannons humming with destruction. The opulent raider confident that the three humans would succumb.
Your treasure now belongs to the Platinum Raiders.
The courtyard, once a canvas for creative expression, transformed into a battlefield within a clash of ideals and power.
Though they seek conquest, our defenses stand resolute. Let the dance of creation commence. Conquest may be their aim, but creation is our steadfast response.
Aaron Sawyer, the master competitor, declared. In response, Traiana, Tao Xin, and Aaron assumed strategic positions, their synchronic swords ready to defend their landscape guided by Amos. The settlers, valuing the principles of wisdom, love, and strategic excellence, prepared for a battle that transcended mere combat. The dance of the synchronic swords now became a symphony of resistance, a narrative of unity against the encroaching threat. Tao Xin's eyes, aglow with an otherworldly radiance, gazed into the encroaching flames.
Veridage's pulses within us. The invaders shall witness the unyielding force of our ethereal virtue.
At Tao Xin's side, Traiana's blades created a mesmerizing display, their graphene edges cutting through cannon fire as she embraced the virtuosity of her defensive stance. As the raiders relentlessly fired the energy cannons, the trails of 3DGR left by the synchronic swords became a beacon of restorative power. Tao Xin Vilecroft, observing the transformative effect, exclaimed,
The trails of 3DGR, like threads of creation, mend the wounds inflicted upon the courtyard. In this dance of destruction and creation, our castle finds renewal.
The radiant energy illuminated the battlefield, creating a spectacle of power and precision. Dylan et, the architect of Amos, watched as the clash unfolded.
The raiders may bring platinum armors and 3DGR cannons, but the spirit of Amos fuels our defense.
As the settlers regrouped, Dylan et, the architect of Amos, surveyed the scene.
In every clash, they echo divine harmony, guided by the anchoring 3DGR.
The dance of the synchronic swords now became a symphony of resistance, a narrative of unity against the encroaching threat, defining the dance of enlightenment at BladeForge Castle. As the raiders relentlessly fired the energy cannons, 3DGR threads produced from the synchronic swords were radiant, seemingly glowing from the energy cannon's fire as well as repairing structural damage to the courtyard's defenses. It was the raider code against the encoded language of the synchronic swords.
Raiders, look into my eyes. In them, find the wisdom between righteousness and compassion.
Platinum Raiders. Advance, let our aggression be unstoppable. For Conquistador Jasper.
Prepare, for I join. My technology and spirituality unite in me, an unstoppable force.
Dylan et, realizing the need for a united front, descended from his vantage point to join the settlers in the battle.
Witness the dance of tempo and rhythm.
The raiders, driven by their aggressive agenda, continued to fire the energy cannons relentlessly. However, with each clash, the trails of 3DGR left by the synchronic swords not only defended against the onslaught but also repaired the damage inflicted. The intertwined dance of creation and destruction created a continuous and efficient manufacturing cycle within the intricate landscape of Amos. Each movement became a decisive note in the epic symphony of combat, marking a significant chapter in the history of Veridages. With Traiana, Aaron, and Tao Xin defending BladeForge Castle, embodied the principles of resilience, martial artistry, and determination. Their movements became decisive notes in the ongoing symphony, a testament to the interconnected creativity that defined the dance of enlightenment at BladeForge Castle. As the raiders pressed forward, relentlessly firing their energy cannons, the settlers of Mt. Veridian, led by Traiana, Aaron Sawyer, and Towson Vilecroft, retreated into the sanctuary of BladeForge Castle. Dylan E.T., the architect of Amos, orchestrated the retreat, utilizing the fortress's intricate design to strategically position the settlers for the impending clash. Within the labyrinthian gate of archetypal 3DGR semantic structures and statues, the raiders found themselves disoriented and lost. The interconnected creativity of BladeForge Castle proved to be a formidable maze, a testament to Dylan E.T.'s architectural brilliance. The Raider Code, based on aggression and raiding, now faced the challenge of navigating the harmonious dance of Amos. The rising action unfolded as the raiders, separated and dispersed, attempted to regroup within the complex structure of BladeForge Castle. Each corridor and passage became a symbolic representation of the interconnected principles guiding the settlers: wisdom, love, and strategic excellence. The raiders, now lost within the labyrinth, struggled to comprehend the encoded language of the semantic structures. In the heart of BladeForge Castle, Traiana and Aaron Sawyer, masters of martial artistry and strategic brilliance, prepared combat. The raider with the energy cannon, adorned in opulence, confronted them with a menacing presence.
Face the strategic brilliance defending the principles of creation. The clash with the raiders etches a historic narrative on BladeForges.
The captured raider, now encased in tendrils of 3DGR from the synchronic swords,
in the face of your feeble resistance, know this, Raider City's formidable influence transcends the mere castle walls, echoing as an indomitable force across real MS and dimensions.
At the conclusion, Traiana and Aaron presented the captured raider to Dylan E.T., who observed the unfolding drama from his vantage point.
The dance of enlightenment prevails.
BladeForge Castle's architecture, designed to resist external forces, had become a fortress against the Platinum Raiders' onslaught. Dylan E.T., with a sense of accomplishment, looked at the raider brought before him.
In every clash, the interconnected creativity of Amos guides our defense. The raiders may bring platinum armors and 3DGR cannons, but the spirit of Amos fuels our resistance.
As the settlers regrouped, Dylan E.T., the architect of Amos, surveyed the scene. The captured raider, with once a formidable presence, now knelt in surrender, bound by the transformative power of the settlers' unity. Dylan, with tempo and rhythm in hand, approached the captive raider, his eyes reflecting a mixture of curiosity and determination. BladeForge Castle, a fortress designed to resist external forces, stood as a silent witness to the complex dance that had unfolded within its walls. The courtyard, once a space for creative expression, now became the stage for a different kind of drama, the aftermath of conflict and the potential for revelation. Dylan E.T. gestured for the captive raider to speak, a silent understanding passing between them. The raider, adorned in platinum armor, met Dylan's gaze with a mixture of defiance and calculation. A moment of suspense hung in the air as the settlers, gathered around, awaited the raider's revelation. The captive raider spoke.
Architect Dylan E.T., I offer you a proposition. In exchange for gold and safe passage, I shall reveal the plans of Jasper, the Conquistador. Her ambitions transcend mere conquest, they weave a tapestry of innovation and manipulation. The plans of Jasper hold the secrets of a transformative approach to warfare, the integration of 3D signaling into cannons, and the utilization of synchronic swords. Raider City, under her reign, has become the forge of a new era, and he holds the key to unraveling its secrets.
Dylan, ever the visionary, contemplated the offer. The captured raider's revelation hinted at a deeper layer of complexity within the tapestry of narrative. The plans of Jasper, a treasure of knowledge and ambition, now lay within the grasp of the settlers, opening a pathway to understanding the intricate web of deception that had unfolded. The settlers, including Traiana, Talzin, and Aaron, exchanged glances, acknowledging the weight of the decision at hand. BladeForge Castle, a symbol of stability and resilience, seemed to resonate with the anticipation of what lay ahead. Dylan, with a determined gaze, accepted the raider's proposition.
Gold and safe passage shall be granted.
Within the grand hall of BladeForge Castle, Aaron Sawyer, the strategic luminary, sat across from the raider that once held an energy cannon. The captured raider, adorned in opulence, exuded a sense of intrigue as the atmosphere crackled with the weight of revelation. Dylan E.T., with tempo and rhythm in hand, stood nearby, overseeing the unfolding dialogue. Aaron leaned forward, his eyes fixed on the raider.
Raider, reveal the intricacies of Jasper's plans. What does the Raider ruler seek, and how do her ambitions intertwine with BladeForge?
The raider, skittish in the present settlers' unity, took a deep breath before divulging the grand tapestry of Jasper's aspirations.
Jasper envisions Raider City as the epicenter of transformative power, not just through conquest but through innovation and manipulation. Her plans extend beyond the mere acquisition of territory. They are a symphony of technological advancement, strategic brilliance, and linguistic mastery.
The integration of 3D signaling into cannons heralds a paradigm shift, offering a strategic advantage that transcends conventional methods. This technological leap, meticulously orchestrated by Jasper, serves as a beacon of innovation in the realm of warfare. How does the visionary Jasper intend to wield this extraordinary advancement to shape the destiny of Raider City on the grand stage of conflict and strategy?
Listen, Paragon, to the secrets you unveil. Jasper's grand vision paints cannons infused with 3D signaling not merely as tools of destruction but as instruments of manipulation. The synchronized patterns of 3D form a language, a communication beyond the physical realm. Riders, guided by these patterns, attain superior coordination and adaptability on the battlefield. Together, we craft a linguistic tapestry of war, confounding and overwhelming our adversaries. Embrace this revelation, for it transforms Raider City into a force of unparalleled might. How will you, noble Paragon, respond to the formidable power we now possess?
The dance of the synchronic swords transcends your aggressive agenda. In our unity, we stand resilient against the storm you bring.
Jasper indeed seeks to reshape the dynamics of the Raider's conflict ability. But what of the synchronic swords? How do they fit into her grand plans?
Creator of the synchronic swords, hear this revelation. These masterpieces within the Amis framework are more than mere weapons, they are symbols of Jasper's linguistic prowess. She envisions riders wielding these swords not solely in physical combat but as tools of manipulation akin to the cannons. The hilts bear encoded linguistic patterns, guiding riders in a dance of strategic brilliance. together, we turn the battlefield into a narrative woven with the principles of Amis. As the true craftsman of these swords, how do you view their role in Jasper's vision, and what wisdom can you share with the riders who bear them into the unfolding tale of war?
Jasper's plans are a convergence of technology, linguistic mastery, and I believe, strategic deception.